Hello everyone, my name is Legend Ronnie and this game is Rise of Kingdoms, and tonight we are live streaming, so I'm trying to keep my promises. Tuesday, Friday and Sunday is guaranteed live stream Rise of Kingdoms as much as I can. Tonight unfortunately is not going to be that much. It's probably going to be a bit over an hour. End of KvK, new commanders in the next update, which is going to be next week in approximately 6 days. Changes about the immigration. There is a lot going on. I already done a video about the patch notes and what I think about the changes about commanders. I'm thinking that tonight it should be a night when probably talk about new commanders. They are introducing so many new commanders and no epics, no epic commander. I'm not sure if that is good or bad, but I would say that it's definitely too much legendaries. Way too much legendaries. So let's see who's gonna tune in tonight for the live stream, who are up for another chill day on the Friday night. My boy Skywalker OG, welcome to the live stream, bro. Bekim, Daniel, my I don't understand what you mean, Chico. Herv, high legend. Did I make it first again? Shoot. Let me leave and come back. Yes, you made it first again. I'm not sure what you're doing. You probably have some relatives to YouTube that are telling you, bro, this guy's gonna live stream in the next 5 seconds. Get on. We got Biker, Chico, Firman, Sean H. How are you doing, Sean? Hello, Ronnie. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Brandon Day, Aaron, Garrison. Hey, Ronnie. Hi from Kingdom 22. Hi from K16. Amir Eskander. Yeah, man. I have 700 some universal epics. Yeah, Aaron. I'm pretty much somewhere around there. Blaze Daily. Hey, bro. Hey, Blaze. How are you doing? Livan. Guzman. Are they both legendary? Sorry, I've been avoiding looking at them. Lol. Noel, I'm not entirely sure. Is it me or the chat is on the live stream? Jesus Christ. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. How did I manage to put the chat on the live stream? Why are you using Marksman Commander? Possible reason for it, the Commander bonus experience. Shane, yes, that is very true. She is a peacekeeper and she has bonus experience. Sir Escanor, I want these archers. I want them too, to be honest, and I really hope they're gonna be archers, but we did we were misguided in the past, and here is a very actual proof that we were misguided when we thought in our mind that he's gonna be an archer commander, something that everyone waited for. And look at him, he's a cavalry commander and he's a damn good one. We will obviously see. I do hope that there are some archers, at least one of them. Can you show new commanders? I can show you only pictures of the new commanders. I can show you only pictures of the new commanders. Okay, so we have her. Ooh. What's wrong with that? Alright, so she is one of the new commanders. Tomiris, I suppose I'm saying the name correctly. And then we have the new one, which I'm gonna pop it right now, and his name is Edward. I like him though. I like Edward. I'm not joking. I really want this guy. So this is Edward. Hold on. So this is Edward. It even has pointed arrows in a target. Yeah, I hope that he's an archer. I do hope that he's an archer. He looks dope. I really like him. I'm not so hyped about her. I'm not so hyped about Tomiris, to be honest. She's okay. Not fancy about her, but Edward looks cool. He's a cool dude. So these are the two commanders that I'm actually waiting for, and I like them a lot. I like Edward and Alexander. I haven't even seen Edward's kill, to be honest, but I still can't wait to see him. I wonder if they're actually thinking about some Archer defense talent, Garrison or something like that. That would be sick, yo. Do we have Archer support? I don't think we do. Don't think we have Archer support, but it wouldn't fit his description. I wouldn't want Edward to be support. I want him to be Archer defense. Archer defense? Does that sound alright? Archer defense and integration? No, fuck integration. What can be there? Archer defense in Garrison. Yeah, Archer defense in Garrison. How about that? That's gonna be some sick ass full Archer defensive capabilities with this guy. Who else is in the chat? Oh my god, the chat is filling up. I do apologize, guys. People were asking about the new commanders, and this is getting crazy. So hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Give me your Streamlabs link, bro. I need my name up top. Well, my Streamlabs link is in the description of the video. I'll give it the link. What's the best way to get honor points in KvK? I have 30k with 36 days left. Brandon, the best way to get points in the KvK is, not sure why is it lagging so much lately. Is the Altar of Darkness. So if you don't have access to Altar of Darkness, which for us is gonna open in a little bit over an hour, is the Ruins. And if you don't have access to Ruins, is Barbarians, which I'm doing right now. I am rank 2 in the individual honor. I want to stay rank 2, so I'm gonna spend every little bit of honor that I have. So this is the Ancient Ruins, which also grants you honor, or killing as high level barbarians as possible, like level 36, which I don't find them. Level 36 barbarian, there you go, level 36 barbarian. Let me just pop a couple of action points. You can see that I'm pretty empty on action points. So as part of honor roll, I'm rank 2, and I want to stay rank 2 because I do get at least 30 sculptures, so I don't want to drop any lower than rank 2. Majesty Castiel, she's just a hardcore barbarian killer. I just cannot compete with her. In AoE farming, she's just too much. So obviously the first place is still 60 sculptures. It did worth it. I was rank 1 for a very long time until the last 2 weeks, when she just took me down with the amount of AoE farming she's doing, and that's crazy. I'm trying to get on top with the questions, guys. I do apologize. How much money? 560k gems. Well, I tell you what, is about 94 or 92,000 gems when you do a full purchase. So there's like 6 full purchases. 6 times 9, yeah, that's about 6 full purchases. VPP, then go to Gecko's maybe I should Spill some beans about the new commanders. Well, if you have some, what are you waiting for? Someone is actually asking for leaks. Galus Anonymous, hello, greeting from Poland. Chisgul at Kingdom 39, yeah, I did saw his video. I did saw him leaving Kingdom 51. I'll tell you the truth, I will never abandon the kingdom. As hard as it gets, I mean, even if I have to lose a lost kingdom at some point, because there are kingdoms that spend way more than my kingdom, so even if it comes to a point where probably I'm gonna lose a lost kingdom, or you know, who knows which various events they're gonna introduce. We have a pretty solid kingdom, we have a pretty solid team, we understand each other very, very well, and we just enjoy playing with each other. To be honest, it doesn't matter if we're gonna have to lose a lot kingdom, or we have to lose troops. I mean, those are troops. Troops are meant to die. When people get zeroed, you know, they get upset. Many people stop playing the game. I don't find a reason for that. That's what troops are made for. That's why you build them. That's why you train them to die, to use them. So yeah, I don't find a reason for someone abandoning a kingdom or trying to rebuild it, even if people are gonna leave. I'm pretty sure that I have a very solid team and they will not leave, so we'll always be on K16. You guys are great kingdom. The absolute truth. Thank you very much. She looks like she could be an archer and healing commander. Shane, archer and healing commander, that sounds crazy, bro. We have only one healing commander, and so far he proved to be able to do so much damage and so much utility. Richard, I'm not sure the game is ready to introduce another healing commander. That's because of the amount of T5 players that are in the game. Hey, I don't see my donation message. You wasted your time typing that. No, you didn't. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Oh my god. I've done something terrible. Skywalker, I had my alerts off. I do apologize, bro. Jesus. I'll go and read it. I'll go and read it right now. I'm sorry, I had my alerts there were off. I do not know why. I really do not know why. I'll log in right now and I'll check it out. Log in with with YouTube. I don't know why the alerts were off. I never turned them off. So that's why I probably didn't see the other messages. Skywalker. AOC Kings, baby. Skywalker OG #1. Ronnie, you and Drago, top streamers. EVA, so... AOC is the best. Thank you very much, Skywalker. Thank you very much for your donation, bro. I got your message. I read it. I'm not sure if I can retype it. No, I cannot. I was trying to see if I can make it to appear again on the live stream, but it won't work. No, it just... Let me see if this works. No, I cannot make it reappear on the live stream.
We must conquer or die.
Hi Ronnie, how are you? I'm alright. Thank you very much. Yes, I did hear and I did saw his video about him moving to White Tigers. Hello Ronnie. As long as a low mid spender. Is Fountain of Wisdom still the best bundle to max out in a blue moon to get the most value, or are some of the newer bundles better? Nick9, if you want to focus on your research, I will definitely suggest Fountain of Wisdom. If you want to focus on your buildings, it's definitely City of Hope. If you want to focus on training troops, is the Call of the Ancients. King Salid, yeah, I hope you're alive. Yeah, this is live stream. Nick9, if you want to go with the War Machine might actually grant you probably a little bit more training speed than the Call of the Ancients. I did buy Call of the Ancients, and I buy Call of the Ancients every time it resets. So I did buy Call of the Ancients, but I'm using it because the amount of speed ups overall that you get. So it's not just training, it's the healing as well. So as an overall amount of speed, Call of the Ancients is a little bit better than the usual bundles. It comes in every 2 weeks when you have the Ark of Osiris, and it's definitely worth it. You also get army expansion, something that people avoid to buy or they don't like spending money on. So you have army expansions, and then you have the reserves, which are very unique to VIP 15. So you could only buy these at a decent amount of value once you are VIP 15. So if you are not VIP 15, this is pretty much the only ways you can get reserves. And then you get the same amount of resources like a War Machine. So as an overall value for training is Call of the Ancients. But if you want to focus on your research, is the Fountain of Wisdom. The summer bundle, that was way better than any bundles. If you skip it or you didn't buy it, then that is gone. So usually when it's those type of events, they do put some really decent value bundles. Oh no, Ronnie, I'm crying. Matt, Hannah, welcome to the stream. Sami, Hassanin, Ronnie baby, how are you doing? I saw your video looking for T5 players. Yeah, there's gonna be a limited time for people if they want to migrate. Good evening, sir. Charlie, welcome to the stream, and everyone else, guys, welcome to the stream. If I did not answer your question, please retype it. The list is too long. Give some thoughts about Alexander, bro. Doesn't look like a commander to pair with Constantine, right? Elskert, I have to say that I like Alexander more than you think. So as Alexander is right now on the paper, he's very, very strong, except the description of his second skill, which is unknown. You know, it can have astronomical results or astronomical range. Nobody knows because there's no description of his second skill. But overall, Alexander the Great, it looks pretty nice. There is no other commander that can actually give you so much boost for one troop. So and this is just one skill, 30% attack and march speed for infantry. That is insane. We all know how fast are the infantries with just Charles Martel, which is only 20% march speed, and this guy will grant you another 30%. So that's going to be some very interesting infantry combinations that we can make once this guy is out. And then attack, another 40% attack bonus when the shield is down, and when his shield is activated, the bonus changes to defense 30%. Well, I do hope that this actually works the way it's intended to, and if it does, that's dope. That's OP. The amount of stats, that's just insane. Because it doesn't says when you only have infantry, so something to understand and memorize. These bonuses, 40% attack or 30% defense, it doesn't specify when you have only infantry. So this guy can have multiple utilities than you can think, not just infantry. So I like him a lot. And they kind of bring out these meta commanders that they will just change the meta, so people will always have something to invest in, always have something to spend on. Ronnie, how about Khan Nuker with YSG both max for flag defense when surrounded? I wouldn't say that's the best combination, to be honest. I wouldn't. Maybe attacking with Khan and YSG, you can try it, but no, to defend the flag with Khan and YSG, I will not that. And Call gives 5x20 reserves. Yeah, it does. And Call has more bonus training speed ups too. Legend Ronnie, you are such a great content creator. So many people around me are against the fact that I spend money on a mobile game. What are the arguments I could say except I'll do whatever with my money? Marvin, that's exactly, bro. That's exactly. It's your money. You earn it. Nobody can tell you what to do with that. Nobody. That's entirely up to you what you spend your money on. And I also always give advices. I never tell people to spend on this or spend on that. I always try to give you advices, because in the end, you're the one that is tapping on the screen, not me. And there's nothing wrong. I mean, I spend money as well. This power didn't just fall down from the sky. Are you going to join Lost Kingdom 126? No. No, it's just Aaron that went to help Kingdom 126. The Lost Kingdom 126. Ronnie noticed me. I did notice you. Can you see Constantine? 4 skill for a bit is very OP. Nemanja, yes, I did notice that as well. And he is in the Mightiest Governor event. I'm looking forward to bash my way and get him. Yes, it is true. 40% skill damage taken reduction for a support commander. That is very, very nice. It's actually really good. And then he has Garrison attack bonus, which apparently, the way I see it, according to the last update, I'm gonna say this as well, I have noticed that they're trying to introduce everything that is included in Garrison to work in any type of Garrison. So it's either gonna be a pass, it's either gonna be a flag, it's either gonna be I don't know, sanctuary, your fortress, your city, as long as it's called Garrison and there is Garrison in the description. Those skills, they probably gonna work. I think this is what they're trying to do, because it was so confusing before. Like let's say this commander, it's only made for city, so it's not gonna work in Garrison. Or like YSG, it's only gonna work in city. His third skill, YSG third skill. So I think they're trying to just level with this, so it's less confusing for people. They're probably gonna put a little bit more when they're gonna do the patch or the update. They're gonna detail a little bit more. I think this is what they're trying to do. So commanders like this, where it says Garrison attack bonus 10%, is actually gonna work in a flag as well, not just in a city, which I do hope it actually works. Or any other commanders that have Garrison. I think they just they're just trying to bring all of this to a level, because right now it says these commanders excel at leading city garrisons to repel enemy attacks. So it specifies their city garrisons. So what I believe and what I hope is that they're trying to just bring Garrison to the same level. Wherever is Garrison, anywhere, it's all the same. The talents are going to work all the same, rather that is your city or an actual defense. I hope so. I hope so that is their plan. Corvus, welcome to the stream, bro. Which talent tree should I use to double C if I use him with Pelagius? Well, if you put Pelagius as primary, it doesn't matter which talent has double C, because talents only apply from the main commander. But if you actually want to see my double C talent build, this is my double C talent build. It's full mobility. That's what I care about my double C if I use him, and as a peacekeeper, because he grants experience and he grants me a lot of chest when I kill barbarians or other neutrals. And then march speed, obviously. So if I manage to ever get him to level 60, I just care about more march speed, and obviously hasty departure is a very nice talent. But Double C should be a second in command. He never excels very well at first in command unless you're just trying to chase people down. So if you're actually trying to just chase people down, then yes, he is good as primary. I find this game very fun, but not really noob friendly when it comes to making mistakes, like putting in work or commander's talent tree, and the reset is so expensive. Marcus, yes. If you do make mistakes with your legendaries, it's very costing. Resetting your talents, that's not costing at all. That's alright. That's very alright. But if you keep resetting your talents, then it's costing. Who is the best epic commander? That's a very tricky question. That's a very tricky question, Austin Arms. I find Pelagius a very good epic commander. I find Sun Tzu, as hard as it is for me to say. It's like I'm having a heavy heartbeat to say Sun Tzu is a good epic commander, because I always downgrade him. At the beginning of the game, I didn't find a good utility for Sun Tzu. It was probably my last commander that I worked on my previous account, but recently I used him, and he proves to be fairly good. Herman is a very good commander. Then you have Babers, you have Belisarius, is also very good. You have Osman, and if you want to be a free-to-play infantry, you have Eulji Mundok. Joan of Arc is Gatherer. Scipio is good as second in command, so he doesn't excel being primary. He's good as second in command. Kusunoki, I'll also recommend him as second in command. He can be primary as well. He has the skill and the archers, same as Herman or other archer commander. So yeah, there's a lot of options you can do. But yeah, the epic commanders, they are fairly good, to be honest. Like I said, Sun Tzu, Herman, Pelagius, Belisarius, Babers, Osman. Then you have Eulji Mundok. John is a support. If you actually want to support your players, you can definitely use her, but don't expect a lot of results from that particular build or from that particular march using Joan of Arc. When I see Joan of Arc, I'm being honest with you. When I see Joan of Arc on the battlefield, it's like the first commander I'm targeting, just because it's easy. Once it goes down, there's less army you have to deal with. It can also be a trap if you see Joan of Arc, because people will want you to attack Joan of Arc while they can swarm you with their other armies, and you know, you're focusing on the Joan of Arc. They will take the death, but in that time you can take a lot of damage as well. So yeah, it has ups and downs, or about using Joan of Arc. But most of the time I focus on nukers, weak targets, you know, just reduce the numbers on the battlefield, and then you can focus on the rest.
Taste my blade. Taste my blade. Or taste my blade. Warrior, you will not.
Please answer, Ronnie, which is 555 Sun Tzu with 2131 Charles or Sun Tzu with Pelagius for Garrison? I would go with Sun Tzu and Pelagius for Garrison rather than 2131 Charles, to be honest. You want to see Pelagius talents? Ronnie, how is it shaking? Never ask. Bonnie don't host it. Never ask. Everything's fine. Just killing some barbarians, just chilling out with my boys, answering some question, and yeah. You use a Max Charles and a 5524 Richard and still got ready in Lost Kingdom. I would go with Sun Tzu and Pelagius spin to fire. If I would have to try to defend with the commanders you just told me. I'm leveling by YSG. Could you give me advice on how to do it? One skill at a time, Raphael. First two skills are very, very important from YSG. After that, you can jump to his fourth. So make sure you max out his first two skills before you're trying to level him up. Show the new commanders in the thumbnail. Gamers Town, I do not have the new commanders and nobody does. I can only show the pictures of the new commanders, which they are on the thumbnail. Those new commanders, they are not released yet. So Edward and Tomiris. Edward the Black Prince and Tomiris, which presumably they are going to be archer commanders, because they are both have arrows around them. They both have a bow. People are hoping that Tomiris is gonna be an epic, and Edward is gonna be a legendary. But they said on both of them, when they've done the first patch notes, which we had in the email, they mentioned on both of them that new commanders cannot be used on kingdoms that are 120 days. Hold on. It says here on Genghis Khan, it's the same thing. It doesn't say it anymore. Come on, message, go away. It used to say it on Genghis Khan. No, it doesn't say it anymore. Was it in the email? Immigration. Here on the update. New commanders will become available for summoning in all kingdoms that are more than 120 days old. Usually they had this mentioning in Genghis Khan as well, or any other new commander, saying that you cannot use it on kingdoms that are more than 100. No, cannot use it on very young kingdoms. The kingdom needs to be 120 days old or older. It was saying that on Genghis Khan or the new commanders. So that makes me a very strong belief that they are both legendary, rather than one of them being epic and one legendary. So yeah. No love. No love for the epic. That's so many sculptures. That's so many sculptures grinding is just insane. You think 5322CC or a Max Belisarius is better pairing for a full cavalry with Pelagius first? Yes, Pelagius first and that double C a second in command. There's nothing wrong with that. I would go with that double C, Pericles. How's your Lost Kingdom? Ibn Surya, we are winning our Lost Kingdom. We are just wrapping up everything. All we have to do is just finish our last few captures that we need in the Lost Kingdom, and that's it. Is Boudica and 511 Frederick good? No. Play only mid? No, I will not use that combination. Overflowing with great talent right now. I love it. Yeah. Hello, I'm from Indonesia. Welcome to the live stream, and everyone else. Charles and Alexander, they both have 1200 shield. 1200 shield. How it works? Well, the skills, they are not both in the same time, so it's going to be the first skill, then it's going to be the second skill, and the skill never lasts more than a turn on any of them. I had Charles for almost a year. I used him. I checked many battle logs. The shield lasts for one turn, if you're lucky. One turn. Did you think is that good? We have many new commanders show up. We will be confused. No, you will not be confused. And it all has a logic why they are introducing so many commanders in one way, because it allows the players to have a specialization. It allows the players to go onto a specialization, exactly like I was talking on all my videos, and exactly what I was advising everyone. Go on one specializations, be good at something, like I did with infantry. So I was on the infantry specializations, I got very good on the infantry specializations. Now with this account I switch and I'm on cavalry specializations, and I'm going on cavalry specialization and cavalry commanders. So that's exactly what they are introducing. They are introducing a bunch of commanders and they are giving you options to be good at something. They are introducing these new team designs, like I have the Babylonian one, and they are definitely going to introduce more. I show in the patch notes, like these new legendary ones, which they grant you a lot of bonus for just one type of troops. And that's definitely going to be a lot more legendary ones in the future. Or like they're introducing this one, which I can't wait to put my hands on him, the Twilight Falls, 5% skill damage. Oh my god, it's just a couple of days, just more couple of days. And yeah, it's gonna allow you to have a specialization and have a couple of marches on the same troop type. Like right now I have 4 cav marches and I've done them without Saladin. If I actually want, I can do 5 cav marches, but it's gonna downgrade a little bit, and I have other legendary commanders, and it's pretty much worth it too much to use an archer build the way my army composition it is right now. But that's my point. With the new infantry commanders, you will be able to go up to 4 infantry marches. So now it's Constantine. Once we have Alexander, people will be able to do around 4 infantry marches. With the new 2 archer commanders, you will be able to do 4 or 5 archer builds. So that's gonna be crazy insane, and you can actually have just one specialization, and that's what I think the game is actually going towards to. That's why I always say try to focus on one specialization, be good at something, and then if you decide, you invest in something else. And now I tell you the truth, I tell you the honest truth, that they are releasing the new commanders. I have a stock of sculptures. I have over 200 sculptures right now saved up from the event, and I was actually going to go all ham on Alexander and just max him out. I'm actually just gonna pace myself. I'm just gonna see the new archer commander and what their capabilities are. I like infantry, don't get me wrong. I was an infantry commander. They are very bulky, they are very defensive, a lot of options that you can do with the infantry, but I just become more of a cav and archer fan lately. So I'm actually gonna wait with all my sculptures. I'm not gonna go ham on Alexander. I'm gonna see what the archer commanders gonna bring on the table before I'm gonna decide how I'm gonna spend my sculptures, because you know, I'm with Ottomans. I'm gonna get another design with 5% skill, so that's all very interesting for me. You have to, with the amount of legendary commanders they introduce now into the game, you need to do smart investments. You need to do smart investments, or you just have to invest on what you like. For a free-to-play infantry tier 4 Richard 511 and EULG max, should I put EULG first and max him to level 60, Richard first and max him to level 60? Marvin, I would go with Richard first and I would max him to level 60. Is there a reason why you're not using Mehmed? Mehmed, he's a too much of a city-specific hitter. Mehmed, he has a very good utility with archers, because he has a lot of nuke and increase the nuke of any archer commanders or any other nuking commanders. He is very good at that, but he has too much city-specific, so that's not a priority for me to invest in right now. That's why I don't use Mehmed. Skywalker, I have no idea about that. Hold on. Live streaming. Well, the live stream health, it shows green, so it basically should be alright. I'm not sure if it's from my end or if it's from your end. I don't think I have any problems with the live stream. Are you gonna try to get Constantine? Black, I'm definitely gonna... Blank, I'm sorry. I'm definitely going to get Constantine. Who is Commander Charmaine? Dustin Kirk. Dustin Kirk. The Commander Charmaine is the grant reward from the Lost Kingdom. So usually the winning kingdom, in the Lost Kingdom, they usually get Charmaine. What nation would you like to see next? I'm not so much about nations, to be honest, like many others. I'm more about commanders. Did you think it's good to have many commanders? We'll be confused. I already answered that. I'm sorry guys, you're typing too many questions. You need to notice that the chat is being spammed and there's a lot of chat going on. I just cannot answer all the questions. So as much time as I'm spending on one question to try to give us more detailed answer, that's as many questions as I'm losing. Christian, good evening, good evening. It is only specializations for spenders. Without more epics, how can free to play specialized? You have a very, very good point, but just try to finish your epics first. Hey everybody, it's your boy Legend Ronnie. Extraordinary Lucifon. Yes, that is me. Hi Ronnie. Why did you stop playing the Art of Conquest? Bro, that's so half a year ago. I'm not gonna talk about it. The game not become my thing. I did enjoy it until a point where I couldn't just spend the time of figuring out how things would work. So I just couldn't spend the time on keep trying. It became too much time. That game became too much time for me spending. Like there's 12 things you have to do daily, just collecting. Was a couple of hours a day, just collecting stuff, not attacking, not doing anything else. I don't see how bike. Oh, this is not for me. How about Herman and a 5-2-1-1 El Cid? I would rather go with Osman, play only mid. I would rather go with Osman than have a 5-2-1-1 El Cid. Will you rush Constantine MGE? I'm not sure what rush means, but I'll definitely try to win it. We need more epics. We do. Martel 5500 over expertise LG, definitely. Hi Cheng. Ronnie, you think they'll add a civilization with the Cavalry specialty and march speed bonus? That would be intense. If they actually do that, that would be intense. Even if the march speed would be just for Cavalry, that would be crazy. Can I see the new commander's pictures? This is Tomiris. And this is Edward the Black Prince. What commanders is considered the best? I'm not sure if there is the best commander, but there is a couple of them which excels a lot in the game. Like YSG in Lost Kingdom, he was like the king of everything. YSG in the Lost Kingdom, he was the king of kills. So if if one of these commanders, if one of the all commanders would have to sit on a pile of bodies, YSG would be so high that no one would be able to see him. Do you think going for infantry is a good investment? Archers look strong. Yeah, but you need YSG for archers right now. These guys are not yet released. They're just gonna be next week in the patch. It doesn't mean they're coming out right away. So it's up to you. Richard, Sansu, or Richard Eulji. I would go with Richard and Eulji, Diego. Only infantry tech maxed. Well, that sounds good, Biker. Stream is fine. Niek, thank you very much. Hi, Ronnie. I was about to migrate to a kingdom. I have 9 million power. I do not understand this new change in migration. Will I be able to migrate? Yes, you will be able to migrate. It's just the 32 kingdoms, the top power kingdoms that will participate in the League of Osiris, or whenever Lost Kingdom is gonna start, you will not be able to migrate to those kingdoms. So the top power kingdoms, they will have a lockdown on migration during these particular events. So there's no influence. I feel like I asked you this a lot, but would you be able to show talent skill of your Osman? So this is my Osman. If I zoom in too much, you're not gonna understand anything. But obviously they are all maxed out, all the points that you see. So they're all maxed out, and this is the only way you can progress to the next talent, if you max it out. So they're all maxed out. Fresh recruits, strategic prowess. This one is just 2 out of 3. So this is my Osman. I like mobility. I mentioned this in most of my videos. I always do my builds based on mobility. It's just too important, mobility.
We must conquer or die.
Who's better, Richard or Constantine on healing? Richard, Killjuice. Richard is the king of healing right now. Who is better, Babers or Osman? I would be inclined into Babers. I like Osman, don't get me wrong, but I would be inclined to answer you and say Babers. Kenneth Torches. Hello, hello. Never mind, sis, I've been overlooked 6 times now. Lol, I've asked a question 6 times now. I don't think you actually asked a question 6 times. And I'm not overlooking. I'm just trying to scroll down all the time until the present, because people are just typing, and I just cannot keep up. Sometimes I can, sometimes I cannot. Alex, no, I haven't tried that game. I'm too much into Rise of Kingdoms. Do you think Max YSG and a 511 Mehmet can be good? Definitely. Dragotin has a 5512 or 5513 Mehmet, and he's doing great. At what level would you advise to start using El Cid? To be honest, after the first 3 are maxed out, Roderick Morrison. So if you manage to max out the first 3, or he's like just a couple of skills left to be maxed out, then you can definitely start using him. Jimson DJ, I'm very busy, as you can see, bro, answering questions.
Taste my blade, warrior. You will not best.
I just joined your stream. Do you know if there will be legendaries or epics? They look legendary. We will see about that, Garza. In your opinion, Shane Malthus, in your opinion, would it be good to have a new epic who could do healing at 60% of what Richard heals? And also, do you think it would be very beneficial to free-to-play and mid-spenders? Shane Malthus, whichever commander they introduce, it's available for everyone. You have to realize that. So whichever commander they introduce is going to be available for everyone. And another healing commander is going to be devastating for the free-to-play. That's the truth, because the players that spend, they have max edge, they have T5s, and you guys have T4 if you're free to play. So if it even has healing, it's even more devastating for you guys. What commanders counter Richard I? Archer commanders, anything that do a lot of skill damage, counters Richard I. Can I see Belisarius' talent? All my talents are on my Discord. Can I see talent tree of Genghis Khan, Charles Martel, and Julius Caesar? They are all on my Discord. Danceword. Cuba J, congrats. Well, thank you. For what? No one wants to see or hear. Congrats me for what, Cuba? The new female commander is for sure epic. One, she doesn't have much gold, and you can notice her bow is like the Black Prince. So it's pretty much confirmed. Play only mid, we will see. I wouldn't mind, honestly, I wouldn't mind epic. I would love to have epic commanders. I use a lot of epic commanders myself. So another epic commanders. No love to Lohar. Why not maxed? He doesn't deserve it. Lohar doesn't deserve to be maxed. All I need is just this. As long as I have this from my Lohar, he's top man. I don't need his others. Bonus to barbarians, more damage or healing factor, that's irrelevant for me. I need this experience. As long as he gives me that, I'm happy. If you're free to play, it might help you out having a max Lohar. Whenever you finish a battle, you're probably just using one march. But for me, if I'm using 5 marchers, having extra healing, it's... And I do have sculptures. So I do have sculptures to max him out. I have 751 epic sculptures. So I could max him out if I want to. 751 sculptures. But I'm saving them. Because if there's gonna be an interesting commander, I'm definitely just gonna have the sculptures to like max him out and test him. So that's why I keep them. You have Mina and Double C at 5-1-1. Which you suggest I focus on getting C-star? I would advise you Minamoto, excluding the fact that Mina would be cheaper, faster. Minamoto, definitely. Name the first 10 commanders you would recommend to expertise for free to play. By the time you get to the sixth one, you're probably gonna stop playing. Pelagius expertise, Belisarius expertise, Babers expertise, Herman Sansu expertise, Osman expertise, Kusunoki expertise. I'm sorry, that was the LG Mundok, Kusunoki, Scipio, and eventually Joan of Arc. So honestly, Joan of Arc and Scipio would be the last one. All you need from Joan of Arc is the Gathering and the load bonus. Once you have that, that's all you need from her. If you plan to max her, that's entirely up to you. But I would leave Scipio and Joan of Arc as the last 2 commanders to expertise. Combos, join ruins after 20 minutes. I will join the ruins, bro, in just a couple of moments. Just give me some time. Mr. Ace, hey, what's up, Ronnie? Shout out to Gang. Well, shout out to you. How can I get a lot of Universal Epic Commander sculptures for free to play? Get 6 a day, but when to get more fast? Events, King's Elite, events. Which commander do you recommend me to upgrade? Double C or LC? I will suggest double C first. Harry, what's up? Your thoughts on White Tiger? They are a very strong alliance and they are very nice people. I did chat with them a couple of times, and many other strong alliances. I did chat with them, and they are all very, very nice alliances. I don't have anything against them. They are pretty strong. They are doing a good job. Brian Cat. Oh, that's not for me. Best epic commander pair for Cavalry Infantry. Well, it's pretty much makes sense. That's for Cavalry you have Pelagius and Belisarius, or Pelagius and Babers, and for Infantry you have Sansu and Eulgi, or Eulgi and Scipio. Always the first one I mention is the primary. 116 days for encampment. Well, whoa, you should have get some reduction bonuses. A beer. 116 days, you should have get some reductions, bro. You could get that to like 103 days. Can we see talent tree of Genghis Khan? Dant Sword on my Discord. Just they posted the link over there for my Discord. So is it worth use Charles Alexander? That would be an interesting build. So the way the synergy of the skills work between Charles and Alexander, I would say that is an interesting build that actually worth testing out because of the amount of mobility you can get. But Charles' expertise, will you attack someone during this stream? No, I do not. No, I have 3.3 million dead troops in this Lost Kingdom. Well, no, I started the Lost Kingdom with 343,000 dead, so I lost 3 million troops in this Lost Kingdom, so I lost enough. I'm not gonna attack anyone in this live stream. I'm just gonna have some very peaceful live streams. Quiet, no killing. If you wanna see killing, I have plenty of uploaded videos. You can go ahead and check some of them. Millions of troops die, tens of millions of troops. You can satisfy your need for kills on those videos. You should just put a huge banner on the screen saying talent trees on talent in huge letters. Oh, you mean on Discord? Are there legendary commanders that don't really need expertise and vice versa? I would hint you one that doesn't really need expertise, which is Saladin. So as long as you have the first 3 skill on Saladin, having him expertise is a little bit relevant. I don't really find, because attacking cities is such a rare thing that when it gets to attacking cities at some point, it doesn't matter which commanders you use. So the moment in the Lost Kingdom where it gets to attacking cities, having a maxed out legendary in some situation is not really needed. So in this situation, like Saladin, I would say that first 3 skills maxed out on Saladin is more than you need. Having his expertise, that's a bit of extra damage factor. I wouldn't invest the universal sculptures to expertise him. So the way he is right now, I'm very happy with Saladin. With the first 3 skills maxed out. Getting his 4th skill up and his expertise, I could have probably just even kept him at 3 star. But I need him as primary commander, so I'm gonna get him to 6 star and level 60. I need to use him as primary commander. So yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna get him at 6 star. Because I need him as primary commander for my build. Should I make Richard 5-5 before leveling up? Well, if you wanna go like that, you could make it 5-5-5 before you level him up, because the 3rd one is infantry bonus. So it's entirely up to you if you wanna wait on Richard. But it definitely helps. Every maxed out skill, it helps. I'm sorry if I miss questions, guys, but it's just too much. I'm like half an hour in the live stream. Hey Ronnie, hope you're having a good day. Need 135 sculptures to max Richard. Do you remember how many you get buying our living legend? You get 7. Hey Mr. DJ. Buying out the living legend, so that's 400 bucks. You get 7. So you spend 400 bucks for 7 sculptures. Is Low Harbudica a good PvP pair? Nope. I would never use it for mixed troops. Skywalker, you're asking me that. Shoo, bro. Shoo. I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna kick you from the alliance. Why did you even ask me though? Stop spamming the chat. Marvin, I wanna upgrade my Thatch to have better T4. Should I buy Fountain of Wisdom or wait for better event that would give me more speed as for the money? I think you will have to wait too much, Marvin, and it depends how much you plan to spend per month, let's say. But I would not wait. I would just go with the Fountain of Wisdom. Is it good use, Charles Alexander? Yes. Building flags really fast, there's no tip, they just increase the time. Grim Reaper would Eulji be good for wall? Definitely. Eulji, Kusunoki, Sansu, they are very good commanders for defending. Marco not Polo, that's very funny, bro. I hope that's not gonna be the case. Doesn't even make sense if these new commanders are archers as much as ain't them to be. If you read their actual history, nothing about them says they should be archers.
Taste my blade, warrior. You will
Then why do they put them with archers? Mr. Ace, why do they put them with archers? Why do they give them a bow? Why do they give them arrows? I mean, why? What's the point in that? I don't get it. They just want to confuse us. Give us something to talk about. Who are the new commanders? Are they epic? Nobody knows. Hope there will be some of them epic, or at least one of them they will be epic. But everyone believes they might be legendaries. I'm gonna retreat my troops and I'm gonna get ready for the Altar of Darkness. The Altar of Darkness is about to begin, so I'm gonna get ready. I'm probably gonna end the live stream. As I mentioned, this is gonna be a short one. I just wanna keep my promise with the live stream. Have you talked with Chisgul Gaming? No, I haven't talked with him recently. I suppose he's been very busy, so I just didn't want to be on his head. You know, he had a lot with his Lost Kingdom, and now he migrated. So yeah, it's pretty hard. Plus, I'm very busy with my Lost Kingdom. I'm trying to sort out things all the time, talking and decisions and talking again and coordination, and it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Talent path for Sun Tzu, if I'm using him a primary. White Knight is on my Discord. You already have the link to the Discord, and just check the talent tree. Just check the talent tree page over there. Hola, Ronnie, saludos. Hola, Carlos. Hello from 1016. I think it would be good for Chis to migrate to long-run content creator, and leader of big kingdom is a ton of work. Well, my kingdom is big too, Mr. Smoke Turkey. Mr. Smoke Turkey, a lot of dedication, bro. A lot of dedication to the game and to the alliance, And to the people that are following us, that's how we manage. That's how we manage. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. Since I'm waking up until I go to sleep, I'm either on Discord, chatting, messages, emails, playing the game. I'm going out to do my shopping. I have my Discord in one ear. I have my list in the other, and that's how we deal with things. Dragotin is making his breakfast. He has his Discord on his iPad. He's making the breakfast for the family, for his kids, and multitasking. I think that's the best answer. Multitasking all the time. That's how we manage to deal with things. Best epic commander pair for Charles. Scipio Africanus, the one who defeat Hannibal Barca. What are your top 5 matches for Bobs? I just send them in the house. I just send them in the city. It's always Peacekeepers primary, George Trapp. Peacekeepers primary, and whichever commanders you plan to level up secondary. That's my 5 matches for Barbs. What are the names of the new commanders? Oh, the names of the new commanders. We have Tomiris, the ruler, and we have Edward the Black Prince, which he looks pretty dope, I have to say. I like him. As much as I was awaiting Alexander the Great, I'm not joking, as much as I was awaiting Alexander the Great, as much disappointment it was on my face when they gave him that look, that he looks like a freaking bully. So I did not enjoy that much. So as much as I was waiting Alexander, that's a big of a disappointment was his design, like the way he looked. But now Edward the Black Prince, he has a smile on his face. It looks pretty nice. I like it. Can't wait for him to come out. And then we have Tomiris, Alexander and Edward. These are 2 commanders that I'm actually waiting for. Constantine is just an addition. Alright, let me just get my marches out. Let me get ready for the ruins. Oh, Eugimindo got to 57. Look at that.
We must conquer or die.
Warrior, you will not best me.
Shoot arrow, hit arrow.
Hostis etiam receptores.
A new adventure.
And I'm leveling up Kusunoki. Oh, I got back the king. Holy, wow, my god, what is happening over there? Altar of Darkness, guys, is just black out. Black out on your device the moment you go over the Altar of Darkness. Harry, how's your Saladin? Well, I never asked him, but he's 5551 in skills. Your videos are fire. Keep it up. Good work. Thank you very much. Might saying, have Max Minamoto and my double C is 5341 right now. Should use Pelagius instead? No, use the double C. What do you mean about? Keep double C for my second commander. Yes, Minamoto and double C. Always a blackout, like a black hole. Oh wow, see, when was the last time I collected resources? I don't even go into my city to collect resources. Wow. Alright, let's give it another shot. Let's give it another shot. Come on, click it. Yes, confirm. That's it. Just go somewhere. Go somewhere in the middle. Pretend you are there, but you're not there.
We must conquer or die.
Strength in numbers. Strength in numbers, boys. I don't even know when it opens. I know it's just gonna open in some time, in a while. So I just want to be there. Best epic commander pair for Cavalry Infantry. I don't know. Salt Machine. I don't know which is the best epic commander for Cavalry and Infantry. But I can tell you some advices or which I would recommend. So for Infantry, I would recommend Charles and Richard. And for Cavalry, Minamoto Double C or Genghis Khan Minamoto. Oh my god, they appeared. It could also work Minamoto Saladin, or it could also work Genghis Khan Saladin. So there's a lot of combinations. As long as you have a skill commander, Cavalry first. Genghis Khan Double C. Lilith gonna bonkers with migration. Who's a good pair with Khan? Double C. Double C is a good pair. It's okay, don't worry. Not mad at ya. Just be factual. You need to know more info before you say it all. Oh, that was not for me. Ronnie, I have maxed out City Keeper and maxed out Richard. Which one should I use? Serious question. Mr. Smoke Turkey, have you maxed out Markswoman? That's classified, but have you maxed out Markswoman? Oh my god, why didn't I move sooner? Oh wow, I'm gonna miss a couple of minutes of honor. That's not good. Guys, don't rush killing them. Don't rush. Don't just leave one for me. Don't stop hitting them. I'm gonna be late, that's it. Skywalker, that's on you. You should have let me know that the altar is gonna start. You didn't say anything. Last thing was about my Discord and that's it. I thought one of them are Cavalry, like can't have archers, but he is Cav commanders. Majid E, we will see, bro. We will see. Markswoman is a beast. That's it. You have Markswoman, you have everything. Used all my experience books on Markswoman to max, of course. Mr. Smoke Turkey, put Markswoman with Tomoe Gozen. You will be surprised against level 12 barbarians what they can do. I'm telling you, you're not gonna believe it. There's gonna be a maximum surprise for you. Charles Senlik, we were just trolling, bro. Charles Senlik, guys, Mr. Smoke Turkey was just trolling about City Keeper or Markswoman. They're obviously not that great. The only reason I use Markswoman, or I have Markswoman as level 60, is because she's a peacekeeper.
Hey there. Wanna play a game?
She's a peacekeeper. There's a lot of movement speed, which is March speed, bonus experience, less action points reduction, and trophy hunter. So this is the main reason I leveled up Markswoman. And then she has the skill path, and obviously she's an archer commander, so I put a bit of mobility if I want to use just archers. Basically this is like the max mobility archers you can get. You have all the march speed from the archers, and then you have the peacekeeping path, then get another 6% march speed from here. So it's like the fastest archers you can get with a peacekeeping, or if you have LC'd. But yeah, I just use her because she's a peacekeeping. She's not great. Don't invest in her unless you just need another peacekeeping commander. And I never invested in her. I just used her against barbarians. You don't need your alliance to touch the altars. The altars are independent. The altars or the ruins. Hugo Morales. You don't have to touch them. You just have to capture them. What about Charles and Peacekeeper? Who? Charles and Peacekeeper? No. Do you think Genghis and Khan better pair than Minakao? Very possible. Genghis has a very strong nuke. Genghis and Double C, yeah, they can be much more devastating against a much more devastating pair than Mina Double C. Is Lohar a good infantry commander? He's good cavalry. So if you want cavalry and healing, you should definitely go with Lohar and Boudica. Cuba J. I'll kick you the moment I see you using Lohar and Boudica on the battlefield. If I see someone in my lines using Lohar on the battlefield, I'm just gonna kick him. And I'm also gonna beat him in the same time. Are you going to max Ethelflaed to level 60 instead of Markswoman? She is a legendary commander and that is a lot of stars. That's the problem with the Ethelflaed. She is a legendary peacekeeping and that's a lot of stars. I'm waiting. I have 3 commanders in queue for legendary stars to be maxed out. They are level 50 just waiting for stars. And Lohar with T5, that's questionable, Cuba J. That's questionable. You'll probably just be demoted like 2 ranks. 2 ranks per minute you're using Lohar with T5. So you have basically a minute to change it back, because after that there's no more ranks. You can go lower in the alliance unless you get kicked. What do you think about the new commanders? Have a nice day. League of Legends Greek gamer. I would say that they are pretty nice, and I hope they are archers. That's what I have to say about them. Pelagius Babers Max or Pelagius Double C or Pelagius Minamoto. I'll go with Pelagius and Minamoto. Or you can go Minamoto Double C and Pelagius with Babers. Pedro Freitas. Go Pelagius and Babers, and then you have Minamoto and Double C. Genghis primary and Khan secondary. Yeah, that's it. How about Mehmed? Mehmed is alright. It's just not a commander I would focus investing in at the moment. Hey Ronnie, how many stars level? 5 up to 6. Purple stars. Oh, purple stars. I have a list. Hold on. Oh. Well, I can take this one off. Rock pictures and stuff. Let me see if it's this one. Wow. How long will it take me to make this one smaller? More? Okay. Well, I do apologize. There's no way I can get it better. Okay, this like that. Maybe it's better for you. So this is for epic. That's the total. For 6-star you need about 300. So that's the average. And then you have the legendaries in the same one. That's the legendary requirements. What do I have on 5? There's my infantry talents on Richard. Okay, I'll keep that one on 5. The Saladin Richard skill stacks? What skills? Mr. Skittles. Hey, way back I remember low harmony model tearing up my farmers. Really? I've maxed out Mina for 2 and Crystal, you have maxed out Minamoto for 2 and should I use Max Babers or double C? You can go with Max Babers on that one. Once you get your double C a little bit higher, you can definitely go with double C as well. When you get your double C at 523 or 524, the Cav one, then you can probably switch Babers. Pyre, I don't know. I can't give you any advice in that. Christian is suggest you sell some organs and maxed out cow and then use your cow secondary to Mina. You can live without a liver. You probably don't need a kidney either. So, you know, make your choices. Can you show me your Frederick talent tree? My Frederick talent right now is on conquering. I think this is my PvP build for Frederick. If Frederick is primary, this is what I usually use with him. If you want to get feral nature, you have to drop march speed, 1.5 attack and moment of triumph. So you have to drop all those 3, which is 8 talents, and you can go for feral nature. Holy moly, scrapioli. I just went for 10 seconds to check some talents and we are invaded. And of course they die. By the time it takes me to select all of them and press march, they die. Look at that. And of course they die again. Why do I even bother to go when I don't manage to hit any of them? That's why I just sit over there, quiet. No, I don't make any noise. Let everyone else do the job. I don't manage to hit any of them anyway. Oh no! Oh no! That is bad. That is really, really bad. Jesse! I'm gonna protect you. Oh, who's that? Stretch Armstrong. Oof. These barbarians are nasty, yo. These barbarians are really, really nasty. I'm at 1.2 million power. Any tips? Just play the game, Senlik. Play the game. Focus on your city hall. How many T5 you can get with that? The air match analysis, probably a lot. That's about 3 million T5 with that gold. About 3 million T5. The march speed and damage reduction on Saladin and Richard. Well, Saladin is only 2 seconds if I'm right. So obviously they don't need to stack. But if Richard is the primary, that will work, Mr. Skittles. I hope I'm right. Richard is only 2 seconds. Yeah, only 2 seconds. So yeah, if Richard is primary, that's okay, because the time until the second skill comes in effect is 2 seconds. So when Saladin is gonna do his skills, then that's it. You think Lilith is trying to discourage city attacks by balancing the conquering tree? I don't know what they're trying to do, but they just made it worse. I mean, that skill meteor shower was pretty useless anyway. Now they just made it less useless, I think. Can you show your troops in the profile sections in the city and on the map? That's how many troops I have, almost 7 million. Hey Ronnie, just sit and collect rent, bro. Belisarius and Baber is the best options to kill farms? No, I would say that Double C and Minamoto is probably the best. GA nobody, just burn the fortresses, bro. That sucks, GA nobody. That really does, bro. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the live stream over here. This 1 hour and 26 minutes. I said that this is gonna be a short one. It's just gonna be sitting on the ruin and the altars, so there's not gonna be anything interesting. Plus it gets a little bit late for me. So yeah, Tomiris and Edward the Black Prince, 2 new commanders in the next update, hopefully next week according to them. It should be next week. If it's gonna be delayed, we're gonna see about it. A lot more changes. I've just done the video, so if you want to go ahead, I just uploaded a couple of hours ago. I did talk about the patch and about the new Garrison talents and the conquering talents that they are going to change. So yeah, looks a lot of exciting and a lot of new events like the Osiris League and the Shadow Legion. Yep, the Shadow Legion. That's also going to be a new thing in the new update. A lot of stuff to do. So thank you all for tuning in for the live stream. You know, like usual, I love you all. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys on Sunday. So have a good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Peace out, yo, and take care. What? No. I started recording instead of stop streaming.